Niggas have ruined casual sex for women because they don't know what the fuck they want and they don't know how to treat women and they do a bunch of weird shit because they want to appeal to their ego or impress their friends. So it's been normalized to just be disrespectful as fuck towards women, and it doesn't matter how you do it or how you get what you want. As long as you can force her, pressure her, like manipulate her one way or another. If it gets you laid and you can brag to your friends about it, even if it wasn't even a woman you're that attracted to, it's still you getting laid. It's still high fives from your buddies. It's like, no offense, I kind of get what women mean when they say that they think most men are a little bit gay, because that's some homosexual type shit if I've heard it. Or the way they phrase it is that most men kind of have a like cis men, they have like a platonic, like homo romantic but non-sexual relationship with their buddies, where they want their buddies' approval and care and love and devotion, but they know that realistically they can only get it through like pounding pussy and like bragging about it, or like something really cool. It's like back in the day you used to be able to win cool points with your homies by killing a fucking mammoth with them or some shit, getting the adrenaline going. And now you can do it over sports or bitches. So that's, it's like, yeah. And just, I don't know, niggas have ruined flings. They have, because when I'm looking for something that's not emotional, it'll be a nigga that comes out of nowhere like, I'd never want you to leave me. I truly feel something between us. Don't you? Don't you want to like try with us? Da 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 da. And then they abandon me, and then I realized it was just a ploy for their ego, and they were just really mad that I didn't want them. So it'll be niggas where it's like, I don't want a relationship. I just want a girl that I can fuck, who will suck my dick and give me pleasure in bed every now and then, and I will eat her ass, and I like big titties. And then it'll be a girl who fits that, being like, oh, same, that sounds good for me. And then they'll be like, what the fuck? That's not what you're supposed to do. But I'm kind of into it. Hey, have you ever considered dating me? I could marry you, you know? It's like, niggas, shut the fuck up. No, like, it'll be niggas who will be such assholes getting upset because I fucked them. I got the little 2 minutes of cuddling, and now it's like, okay, cool. And then I start getting dressed, and they wanna, and I'm like, all right, can you take me back home? But then niggas wanna get an attitude, and then they wanna do weird shit like 4 forehead kisses, and then each forehead kiss, you can just feel them getting more and more annoyed that I'm not having a reaction. It's like, I get it. You're trying to suck the common sense out of my forehead. You're not gonna get it because there already wasn't any in the first place if I got with you, buddy. But you're not gonna find any love in there. It's like, good job, you hit my cervix, cool. I don't get out. It was 30 minutes. Like, or it will, it's just, it's like, nigga, shut up. Or it'll be me saying like, I want something with emotions, and then here come the low effort idiots out of the fucking blue. Like, I could say it's like, oh, I'm looking for like a fun passionate fling, like, you know, where it could be like a slow burn, like semi romance that ends at a certain point, but you know, like something with the connection. Or like a consistent fuck buddy where I also get treated like a friend, and like friend comes first, not just sex. And then it'll be someone like, oh cool, this sounds like an opportunity for me to like manipulate her and like love bomb her and do weird shit. But the whole time I don't care if she lives or dies. If she were to like suffocate and die on the floor in front of me, I would just watch as the life source drains from her fucking eyes. And then like what's worse is sometimes you'll get a confusing mix of both, and that's where a lot of my trauma spawns from. There's just no goodness. Like, Jesus, I got a vibrator, and it advertised that it would go up to 104 degrees, and that was some false ass fucking advertising. So I made a post online looking to get laid again, and let me tell you, the amount of low effort idiots I keep meeting, stupid as fuck, no brain cells, nothing. Like, Jesus, I don't like men anymore. I don't. I've been doing better these days. I've been focusing on hanging out with only women or like fellow queer people in real life and online. Life has been better for it. A lot more empathy, a lot more fun, and like it's actually, you know, it's real too. That's nice. The only downside is they can't eat my pussy, or even if they did, I would fall tragically in love with them. And I don't think I have the energy to like have trauma and or an obsession with two genders. It's already bad enough with just one. And I'm just at a it's just like there's no winning. It'll be like for Christmas I specifically was like, I want like a 3 day little fling that ends with like, we already know it's gonna end and we'll not see each other again after it, and it can be cool. You wanna know what happened? I got a great guy, you know, aside from some awful shit he did, but like objectively he was still an awesome guy to meet. But he kept ruining it, and then he kept whining and bitching and complaining and being low self-esteem and insecure and abandonment issue riddled. It's like, if you had abandonment issues before, why would you get with me? If you were afraid that I was gonna leave you and abandon you like you were nothing, why would you specifically hit up the woman who says, I want to fuck you and have fun with you, but then after like December 26th, we mean nothing to each other? I wouldn't, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, Jesus. And it was ironic because I made that ad to practice my own sort of, here, let me take control over my own abandonment issues and get used to having flings that do not last longer. Like, something that I had control over. And this nigga still took control because was he an awesome dude? Yeah, he was exactly my type. That's what I would like in a husband, how he acted. But he still pissed me off because this nigga wants to start crying and boo-hooing because I said a story that involves another man. And it doesn't even matter how long the story was. It could just be simply like, oh, I tried that restaurant on a date before. Oh my god, it was overpriced as fuck. And we both left hungry after spending like $200. It was ridiculous. We got McDonald's after. And he would still find a way to complain about that and be a baby about that and whine about that. Shut the fuck up. And then like his ego was just really bruised about and then you could tell he was falling for me, but he also had an ironic mindset where he also was like, I want someone who's like, more Christian aligned. It's like, oh, you mean, like, it's like, oh, okay, you just spent most of this week like crying and claiming I was the perfect woman, that you never ever wanted to lose contact with me and wanted me in your life romantically, and now you're saying that I'm not in the game, not wife material, and that you want someone who's more chaste with less sexual experience. But the whole time you reached out to me, knowing my sexual experience in advance, knowing I just wanted sex and didn't want a relationship, then you tried to convince me to want a relationship with you just to try to reject me, just to still want me, then not, then kill yourself is the answer. Kill yourself. I don't like you. It's one of those things where it's like, men are so attractive. I wish they were good people, but they aren't. So then I'll be put in situations where a man will do some unnecessary stupid shit that pulls on my heartstrings and leaves me heart palpitations, or will just give me extreme headaches and dehydration from all the crying I'm doing. Unfortunate bar. And then where does that leave me? Worse than I came out. So it's like, okay, cool. Now I'm attached to you mentally for a bit because you gave me awesome sex. Like, you stroked my pussy like it was lo mein, and that was awesome. Or you did a special move in bed that I have not seen anyone else do. Or you had I like the way your moans sound and your eyes looked at me. And you did this and that right. But now it's like, cool, we won't be able to meet again. But then the sick irony is that it'll be like, some things can end over like a mild miscommunication. Some things can end over a massive fucking issue that didn't need to be as huge of an issue. And then next thing you know, it's like, cool, I was just looking for sex. That was low effort and no stress. You came in and you gave me sex, but with stress. And then we both have to part ways unnecessarily because we both want something low stress that involves sex. So now you will go ahead and be like, I'm looking for a hot woman to have sex with me, no strings attached, no drama, no pains. And I have to make my own post about that. And we both know that we're both still sexually attracted to each other and very compatible in a lot of ways, but we will never meet again because you're a fucking psychopathic idiot who just decided to fuck with me for no reason, and then that made me a psychopath. And now I want to fucking eat your face off and spit it out like Harley Quinn did in that one fucking comic series involving the Joker. Did you know that there's actually a comic book out there where Harley Quinn cuts off the Joker's face from his corpse and then eats it to get over him? It's very sick and disturbing. The Batman writers have issues just like the men I date. Mommy issues and dark secret past that aren't even all that dark or interesting, but they're just moody and edgy anyway. Anyway, I'm just saying, it's like, it just seems more of a punishment, if anything. Like, it'll be niggas saying they want, like, no strings attached fuck buddies, and then we have a date, and then afterwards I'll be like, so, do you want to go to your place? And they'll be like, so soon? Isn't that a little fast? It's like, what, you're gonna slut shame me when you were looking for a slut? Wow. Do you know how often that happens? It's fucking annoying. It's like niggas have their confusing Madonna whore complexes and their idea on what is an ideal wife versus what is an ideal fuck buddy, and then they have confusing cognitive dissonance where they kind of like, they'll be like, I like Tamia a lot, but can I date her? I don't think she's wifey, but she's perfect for me in every way, but I don't know if I could bring her home to mom, even though she seems really sweet. What do you mean she's seeing other people? What do you mean she's not seeing other people? And it's just like, shut the fuck up. It's very simple. It's not like fucking have sex with me and text me back every now and then when I ask you to. And don't dramatically have a fucking evil villain change after you get the pussy. Like, mwahaha! I fooled you all along. I was just looking for the coochie. I was never gonna do those things I promised to you. I was never gonna treat you as a person, just as a fuck toy. And it's like, cool, nigga, that's stupid that you did all this. Because you just ruined your chances of further fucktoyness, and now you're gonna go online looking for a new bitch and being mad that you won't get pussy for like 3 more years because you're fucking stupid. I'm just saying. Anyway, if a dude is ever without bitches for a long time, he usually has it coming. There's something wrong with him. He's either unhygienic, or he's stupid, or he's got allegations. There's something wrong with that man. Like, I'll put it this way. If a man is always out there searching for sex, something's wrong with him. I once met a guy who was cool, but then he literally ate the pussy of like 5 other girls and made out with 7 other women in like a single week of us being apart. And then still had the nerve to be like, let me know if you want to meet up again sometime. No, you fucking walking STD risk. Some of these niggas are just straight up bad people. They'll be like, oh, hi, girl who has an eating disorder and is almost homeless. I can't believe that you expected me to buy you a $7 slice of pizza before sex. Also, I just gambled away $3,000 passively in San Diego and lost all of it, and still bought myself overpriced $2,000 shoes that I keep in a glass box near my bed. Aren't I cool? You should suck my dick. No, fuck off. I don't know. Like, I'll put it this way. A lot of men just need to die alone. And I mean it. You just need to die alone. Funny how, like, people will try to use scare tactics on me, even though I have been someone's ideal woman in a million different ways, and I have had nothing but punishment for it, one way or another. Because men don't like to be treated like fucking people, and they don't want to treat women like people. They want to be treated like kings or gods. But they also want to be treated like total shit. It's like a weird, confusing balance where it's like they want to be hurt, but they also want to hurt you, but they also don't want to be hurt, and they want to be loved. But will they love you? No, no. It's disturbing out here, and the more I think about men, the more tiresome I get, which is why I'm happy I'm trying not to think about men anymore. If anything, I'm probably going to DoorDash myself some alcohol and some caffeine so I can further not think about men. I don't want to think about men. I want to think about cool things, like sparkly jewelry and hot women with big titties. I'm just saying, there's not really anything in it these days. It's like, Jesus. It's like, it's all frustrating from 1,000 different angles. It's like, okay, there will be niggas out there who you can't even, you'll make a post online like, hi, I'm looking for someone to have sex with. Please fill out this easy fill in the blank copy and paste form, and they will still message you like a single hi, or I'm from your city, come fuck. Or like, so, and it's like, wow, this is why niggas will complain about a male loneliness epidemic, but then it's like they don't care about anyone but themselves, and they will never put in a single bit of effort for themselves or others. It's like, you deserve to die alone. No one can ever scare me about the idea of dying alone, because I've tried all sorts of men: rich, poor, skinny, fat, muscular, men who get therapy, who then weaponize it into, like, they use therapy speak for their evil behavior. I've met men who never seek therapy in their life and will punch a hole in the wall. I've met men who have high libidos, low libidos. I've met all sorts of men, and let me tell you, there's so many different men that I want to cut the face off of, as I, like, it's just flashing through my mind, all these different faces. Like, oh, right, Donish. Oh, right, that one asshole who deserves to be in jail. That other asshole who should be in jail. That one nigga I should have beat the ass of because he was 5'3" and I would have won that fight. I'm just saying. You can't scare me, because it's like the idea of being with a man actually makes me physically violent to picture. But you know what doesn't? Like the idea of me just going, you know what, I could just have a lifetime of popping Benadryl and collecting random cats off the street. I could just have like 6 Maine Coon kittens and watch them grow up in my life with their distinctive personalities. And I can just cook and bake and have my homegirls over and collect like really cool expensive vibrators and gemstones and have an awesome fucking house. And then if I only have sex with a man, it's because he's financing my lifestyle to an obscene degree, because if you're having sex with me, I would charge an obscene amount of money, since it's like I'm not going to be poor, but also out here making your life better so that you can feel good about yourself. And then, yeah, I would just have a nice fucking huge house with a fucking koi pond and a big fucking garden full of fruits, veggies, and succulents, and I'd be happy with my fucking cats, who would not be allowed into my garden because I forgot that cats usually will die if they eat succulents, and cats like to fuck with everything. Anyway, yeah, the idea of even standing next to a man just makes me uncomfortable. I don't like men. Even last night I got flirted with by a few men, and I just thought to myself, cool for the sake of passive conversation, but it's like, I get the feeling one of you niggas are gonna ask me out for a walk despite being a high-earning software engineer, and then I'm gonna have to bite your fucking face off. Or it'll be niggas just looking to have sex with, like, no effort, nothing. It's like, I don't do that. So, I don't know. I'm losing my mind! I want to have an orgasm, and I want a nice, simple, clean orgasm, and maybe a sparkly item or something, but men are useless. And even the last guy I was with, he was terrible. And also, the guy after him. I forgot I was with another guy. He was cool and then he got terrible. Like, yeah, actually, the last guy I met was this German dude. It was supposed to be very simple. You want to know what he did? He complicated it. Because instead of just saying, I think I would like to pause our arrangement and not talk for a while. And we cannot communicate, and or I'm losing interest sexually and would like to move on. That would have been totally fine and dandy. Did he know he abandoned me for a fucking month straight and didn't communicate when it was just, it's like the most, and then when we did finally meet up for our severance talk, after a whole fucking month, he checked out multiple other women as we were talking. So yeah, that didn't go well. I got my revenge, don't worry. And then aside from that, what else happened? Oh, this other guy I was friends with for years. Let's just say the second things got more heated between us, he started being ungrateful and then we fucked. And then it's so funny that when you fuck a man and then you leave him first, it fucks with his ego in a lot of ways, but then especially it makes them realize, like, yeah, even niggas I've loved and dated for a long time. I dated this nigga for a year before I left, and it took like less than a week for him to just fucking lose his mind. Because then they realize it's like, right, that was the girl that was the person I talked. That was my friend. That was my romantic confidant. Like, she held all my secrets. She fucked me really good. She was the only one willing to take a 2-hour bus ride just to meet me in my bumfuck city. Oh, right, she also did this and that and and then they kind of realized, like, right, I forgot. I had been a virgin until age, like, 23 until I met her. And I probably will not have sex for a very long time again because I decided to just be a low effort, fucking condescending cunt, lazy asshole with shitty hygiene and stupidness. So yeah, I don't like men. Anyway, one day I will get therapy. But for now, I might just DoorDash myself 2 cheeseburgers and a Mike's Hard or lemonade, even though it's disgusting. But you know what? A Mike's Hard lemonade is the only thing hard from a man that I would like in my body right now. Like, popping 20 Benadryls a day to have all those cats will probably be safer than having the average man's dick in me, because a bunch of these niggas go to glory holes. Y'all have ruined sexual, casual sex. I don't do it, because fucking for free, I'm punished for it, and I only fuck for money now. Bye.